Want to tie that in at some point.
We're going
Okay,
live.
that will work. Yeah.
All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Aaron Justice here, Member Relations Coordinator for the Happy Neighborhood Project. And the Countdown with the Cho Show is back today. We have Alan Raisman, captain of 4 HMP meetings and one of the most instrumental people in the growth of HMP and the Happy Co-op. Also, it helps run our only pet lovers group in HMP. So he's here as a guest today. He's going to talk about the benefits that comes with attending the International Day of Happiness. And it's more than you would think just from the surface. We are officially 36 days away from attempting to break the Guinness World Record for the most attendees at a speed networking event at the 2023 IDH. You can register through the link in the caption of this video. Also in the comments, there'll be a link, and you can also just go to happyneighborhoodproject.com/IDH. And I'm going to pass it on to our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin Adebri.
All right, Aaron, thank you so very much. Guys, we are excited as we count down to the International Day of Happiness. Now, some of you may know and others may not know, but we were actually instrumental about how the day, March 20th, came about. Okay, the United Nations passed a resolution in 2012, and the first celebration was 2014, and we have celebrated it ever since. Okay, so it's definitely exciting. In short, my work was recognized at the United Nations the first time ever that March 20th was celebrated. Okay, so that was a very humbling experience. So this is very personal for us. We are very passionate about it. It's all about spreading happiness. So I'm very excited to have Alan here. I know you were listening to Aaron talk about the pet lovers, you know, and I know that Aaron was being careful because he said in HMP, but, you know, we were kind of debating this before we started, whether it's just HMP, whether it's in the US, whether it's around the world, we don't know. So if you guys know of any other pet lovers networking group, you know, I'm not saying just pet lover period, because there are a lot of pet lover all over the place, but I'm talking about a networking event where people actually bring their pet online on Zoom and get to show up. And sometimes the pets may have their own character, okay? I feel like we are the first to do that. But again, hey, I stand to be corrected. And if anybody want to pop into this Facebook Live and say, hey, guess what? I belong to another group that does it like that. Hey, the more the merrier. I'm excited about that. So Alan, welcome to the show here.
Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Aaron.
Yes. And one thing that I can't mention Alan and not mention co-op, okay? Because they're kind of synonymous, you know, because you have been very instrumental in helping us to grow, you know, the co-op. Because, you know, I just feel like, I mean, you come up with stuff that remind me of stuff I'm supposed to do. You know, like, how did Alan know this one? How did they figure this out, you know? So I just want to publicly, to the whole Facebook world, say thank you for the role that you play. And when we hit 10,000, it's because you play a significant part, you know, to that. So thank you. And I also know we're going to be talking about Countdown to IDH, which is International Day of Happiness. For those of you that don't know that, we don't want to use an acronym and you say, what is it people talking about? That if you look at Aaron's background, it's International Day of Happiness. Now, it is typically March 20th every year, but we're celebrating in March 17th because it's the Friday before, and because we contact to the happiest business group in the whole world, okay? And so we kind of kick it up in a business setting, and then people get to enjoy Saturday and then Sunday, and just add as many days to it, you know, as possible. Now, before we get into the gist of what we are going to talk about, Alan, I want to also bring up the fact, you know, I look at your background, it looks very beautiful, okay, very clean. You know, everybody know, okay, this guy, you know, he supports nonprofit. He works with Beachbody. He's a verified happy business. He's a share member in the co-op, and he's in the Club 100. And I know the list continues, but you know, just for the space you have, that's what I can see. And so I want you to talk about how many people have you actually done a similar background for their Zoom?
Absolutely. So I made about 200 backgrounds for my HNP and networking friends. And
Wow.
the reason why I like the background, I love the background Aaron has, but he's covering a lot of the message there. And my background has my name clearly. So if people wanted to look me up, or anybody in HNP who has a background, you can see their name front and center.
That is awesome. 200 background between the HMP community and people you network with. Now, how much do you charge for this background?
I do not charge anything. And let me explain why. When I go to other networking events, I ask people, would you like a background? And if they say, sure, how much do you charge for it? I say nothing. I make them one. I say, where do you network? And that is how I grow HNP.
Wow, wow, wow. That is awesome. So if I understand you correctly, you are saying that you believe in the philosophy of giving first. Okay, and then the universe is always in alignment, and then it comes back.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. I hope more people figure that out, because the world would definitely be a happier place, okay? No question about it. Thank you. And I know every single person you've done it for, they're going to be very proud to put it on, because you do very good quality stuff, very good quality. Okay, so let's talk about why we are here. So why are you excited about International Day of Happiness, and why should anybody even bother to attend the event?
Absolutely. So I've been coming to the International Day of Happiness for about 2 years now, and I love it. It's speed networking, it's wonderful speakers, and it's giveaways. You can win a Dell computer because Dell was a partner of HNP, and you can win gift cards. And for $40, it's a pretty good, chance that why not? Why not spend $40 for a chance to win a brand new computer, with the addition of meeting people that you probably have either never met before or haven't talked to in a few months.
Wow. So definitely, I know a lot of people go to the chamber events, and they go to, like civic organization, and they definitely want to win their stuff. I get that part, okay? And so brand new computer, that's definitely an awesome giveaway for $40 ticket. And then the gift card, we're going to sprinkle that throughout. Somebody could actually win a gift card that covers the $40, that they pay, because we're going to have a bunch of $50 gift cards, all over the place. So let me ask you this, okay? How many people, because you say you've been attending for a couple of years now, in the speed networking, how many people would you say you come across? Before you answer that question, talk a little bit about what speed networking is for people who don't know in the Facebook world.
Absolutely. So when you go into an HNP meeting, you're in a breakout room of 3 to 6 people, and you each get 2 minutes to talk, and the room is about 20 minutes long. Speed networking, you have 3 to 5 minutes to talk to one other person. So you have about 1 to 3 minutes to tell your story, then you hear their story. If you want to continue the conversation, the Hopin platform that IDH is on lets you share your information and can connect further after your speed networking session ends. It's wonderful.
That is awesome. And so about how many people did you connect with the last time?
Well, so the International Day of Happiness is about 6 hours. I do not attend for all 6 hours. I probably spend an hour speed networking on each occasion. I probably met 20 people during my time.
Wow. So you brought up two very critical stuff. Number one, if you are hearing this, the event is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's 6 hours that you pay $40 for. And at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., that's Pacific time. Okay, so that is 12 noon to about 6 p.m. East Coast time. And everybody else, you adjust for your time zone, okay? Now, what Alan just said is you don't have to attend the whole 6 hours, okay? You can pop in and put 1 hour or 2 hours and do the speed networking and walk away with about 20, plus connection, because it's that fast, okay? So you can do that. And if you walk away with 20 plus connection, that's already worth a $40 investment, even if you did not win the iPad. Okay, excuse me, if you did not win the laptop. Okay. So that's one thing he just mentioned. But the second thing that he mentioned is the platform. It's going to be on hopin.com. That is HOPIN.com. And Aaron, if you can just put that link in the chat. So if people listening to this in the Facebook world, click on hopin.com, HOPIN.com, and go ahead and get yourself a free account if you haven't done so yet. The other thing you want to do is to make sure you build your profile. Okay, don't get there that day and your picture doesn't show, or you have a bad picture. People are going to judge you based on that. I'm telling you right now. You know, if you're trying to do a speed networking with somebody and you got 3 minutes to engage them and you don't have picture on, they're not going to take you very seriously. They just will not. Okay. So make sure your picture is there. It's a good picture that represents you well. Make sure your bio is written well, because there is some AI involved also, because of the large number of people that we are going to get, they're going to pick the ones that match your profile the most. So that means if you don't put your profile well, guess what? You miss out on the golden opportunity. So do those things now, because time goes by very fast on that day, trying to do the profile, and then you're getting nervous, and then you're getting upset. We don't want that. We want you to come happy and leave happier, okay? All
Edwin,
right, cool.
Edwin, can I add something?
Absolutely, go for it.
So we want you to make your profile on the computer, but you don't need to be at a computer to go to the event. Hopin has an app. And I was at the International Day of Happiness while at the airport and doing speed networking while waiting for my flight.
that is so cool. You know why we brought this guy to the show today? Because he has all these nuggets that he can share. Because I see sometimes people will say, well, I can't really join because I'm going to be traveling. Or I can't really join because my plate is full. Folks, all those are just excuses, because, you know, with online, you know, you can pop in on your app in the airport, okay? You know, and you could even do a little bit of it inside the plane before they ask you to shut down your phone or something, all right? So again, folks, there is really no reason for you not to join us. So yeah, we're definitely, you know, looking forward to an exciting event. And anything else, Alan, that you want to kind of add before we wind down?
Well, the biggest thing I would add is get your tickets now so that we can get more people excited, so that we get to that mark of 1,100 people. Share it with your friends, your family, get everybody you know to get a ticket to this event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That is awesome. And we actually make it very easy to share tickets with the people you know and love, because we have a bundle ticket. So if you go to the core back office and you say, wait a second, what is core back office? Well, become a member of the co-op. You can become a member of the co-op for free, and it makes it easy for you to attend any of our events, okay? And then you see under the International Day of Happiness and the dashboard is a bundle ticket. You know, go ahead and buy 3 tickets or 6 tickets or 10 tickets. And then you can even donate it at raffle if you belong to Chamber of Commerce or support nonprofit or any civic organization. Donate the ticket to them. Not only are you promoting yourself, but you are also promoting happiness. So that's where we're going to stop for today. Alan, I want to thank you so very much for joining us and for being a super trooper. And folks, as we count down, how many days do we have to go, Aaron?
We are 36 days away, only 36 days away.
Okay, we are counting down, folks. Help us to count down and help us to spread love. Thank you so much. And Alan, you guys stay happy. And we'll see you again next Thursday, folks, as we count down.
Bye, everybody.
All right.